Guys, good news for Daniel Kofikyere. There's a club in the Belgian Pro League that wants to sign the player on the 2 year contract. We are going to talk about that. And also take a look at what Jeremy Doku had to say about Mohammed Kudus and kamaldeen Sulemana. We are also going to talk about Niko Williams and his brother Inaki Williams, amongst many others. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. You're watching SportsCornerGH Weekly. Let's jump into it and begin with Jeremy Doku. I stated in my previous video that the player is in Ghana. Now, the reason why he's in Ghana is because 1, he wants to visit relatives. 2, he wants to give back to charity. And 3, documentaries for his YouTube channel. Now, at one of the events he organized, he was asked certain questions. And one of the questions, he mentioned Mohammed Kudus and kamaldeen Sulemana. Guys, let's check out this video.
Quick 5 questions. What's your favorite Ghanaian food?
Watching.
And what's your favorite Ghanaian moment as a football fan?
The World Cup when they almost went. They were half final. Quarterfinal.
That's 2010, I guess. And then for the Belgian team, if there's one Ghanaian player you love to see him play for Ghana, who would that player be?
Kudus.
Mohammed Kudus.
Mohammed Kudus and my friend
kamaldeen Sulemana. Well, all the best in next season, and we hope that next year maybe good things will come your way.
All right, thanks.
So guys, you have heard from Jeremy Doku. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. He was asked if you had the chance to pick one player from the Black Stars to join the Belgium national team, which player would that be? Then he said Mohammed Kudus and kamaldeen Sulemana because they were friends. Now, kamaldeen Sulemana and Jeremy Doku played for the same team, Stade Rennais, in the French Ligue 1. Only for Jeremy Doku to go to Man City, kamaldeen Sulemana went to Southampton. But at Southampton, it did not go well. But now he's with Atalanta, and we are hoping that he can give his career that restart it needs. But then, guys, you have heard from Jeremy Doku. I always say this. Mohammed Kudus is a player's player. Jeremy Doku knows a lot of Ghanaian players. Don't make it look like he does not know any Ghanaian player. He knows a lot of Ghanaian players, but he decided to go with Mohammed Kudus and kamaldeen Sulemana. So Mohammed Kudus is a player's player. He's that player that other players will look at and say, I want this player in my club, or I want this player in my team. And it's not like hyping, everybody hypes Kudus too in their own way. But then, guys, let's move away from Jeremy Doku and talk about Niko Williams and Inaki Williams. Let me begin with Inaki Williams. Getting to the end of last season, we heard the captain of Athletic Club was going to retire. And now the captaincy was going to fall on the hands of Inaki Williams. So the last game that was played at their home grounds, they introduced the new captain, Inaki Williams, to the fans. Now today, during training grounds, there have been a video circulating. Now this video, the interpretation and the context around it is that the coach of Athletic Club have introduced Inaki Williams to the rest of the players as the captain going forward. And guys, you can see the video on your screen. Let me know what you think about it. What do you think would be the expectation from Inaki Williams? Because I feel like he has already started that captaincy role. The fact that he could convince his brother Niko Williams to stay, that is the work of a captain. And I hope he can grow into that leadership role, because we need that in the national team, especially in our dressing room. You get my point. So guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. Now, speaking about Niko Williams, which I know Barcelona fans will not be happy about this, today he penned down, he signed the official document to be a player for Athletic Club until 2035. 10 years contracts. 10 years. I know Barcelona fans are not happy, but then what has been done has been done. But guys, let me know what you think about this down below in the comments. There are pictures, circulating of Niko Williams, his mom, and also Inaki Williams in the picture. I mean, they're all happy that the player decided to stay. But then after signing for Athletic Club, this is what Niko Williams said. He says that, I wanted to continue making history at San Mamés with my fans and my family. There are big titles at stake, like the Champions League. There's nothing better than playing in this competition for the club you love. This is coming from Niko Williams after penning down the 10 years contract extension with Athletic Club. Let me know what you think about this. For me, I feel like Inaki Williams really convinces his brother to stay. And as I said, Immediately he assumed the role of captain, he began his work by convincing the brother to stay. But let's see what happens come next season. I feel like he's going to do great things with the club, and he's going to leave the club as a legend. He has been playing this club for a very long time and has an enviable record of playing 251 games consecutively. So for me, he's a very good player. He's an excellent player. So Inaki Williams, Niko Williams, this is their update. And let me know your thoughts about it down below in the comments. Now, let's move away from them and talk about Daniel Kofikyere. Let me break this down to you so you understand. In 2022, Daniel Kofikyere signed for Freiburg from St. Pauli. In 2023, February, Daniel Kofikyere got injured. Few days ago, we heard he is now back from injury, fully recovered, and has integrated with the rest of the players of Freiburg. This is good news. We were all excited about it. But financially, when you talk about business terms, it is not good for any organization or society. Imagine having a business and one of your workers has not come to work for 2 years, but you continue paying the worker. How would you feel? I know football works like that, but then 2 years is a very long time. And he suffered an ACL injury, very deadly one. Now, ever since he signed for Freiburg in the Bundesliga, he has only played 9 games, scoring 2 goals. Yes, now in total, he has played 15 games for Freiburg, scoring 3 goals and providing 1 assist. Since signing in 2022, if you're a club, if you're an organization, would you continue with the player? Now, let me hear from you. Would you continue with the player? Let me hear from you down below in the comments. Now, there is a new coach at Freiburg. This new coach, Daniel Kofikyere, has not played under him before, has not worked with him before, has not trained with him before. This new coach has come to meet a team that he's ready to work with. There is high possibility, there's high chance that Daniel Kofikyere will leave the club. Even if he does not leave, it will take him some time to penetrate to the starting lineup. Now, what we are hearing, according to report, is that Club Brugge, this is coming from African Foot, Club Brugge are in talks with the players' camp and also the club to sign Daniel Kofikyere. Now, this is what the report says, and I'm going to read it out very quickly. According to information reported by African Foot, Club Brugge is interested in his profile and are considering reviving it by offering a 2 years contract to the player. Discussions have already been taking place between the parties, but no formal agreement has been reached yet. Guys, this is the information concerning Daniel Kofikyere. Look, I'm really excited. Sometimes bad things happen to you for you to step into good ones. You understand? The fact that Daniel Kofikyere did not play most times during his contract, during his time at Freiburg, does not mean that he will not play more when he goes to a new club. I feel like he should go to club, he should grab it with 2 hands. I know for the player, he might feel like he still needs to give back to Freiburg. They have been patient with the player, obviously, but I feel like for at this moment with a new coach who did not sign you, you need to go to a club where a coach wants you. You understand my point? So, Club Brugge, if I were Daniel Kofikyere, if I were to advise him, I'll tell him to go there. But this question also goes to you. If you were to advise Daniel Kofikyere, which club should he play for? Club Brugge or still remain at Freiburg? Let me know your answers down below in the comments, because this team obviously wants to sign the player. Regardless of the situation he had with his injuries, they are still interested in signing the player and they are willing to give him a 2 years contract deal. This is an opportunity. This is good for the player. I just hope that this is done as quickly as possible. But then, guys, this is the update concerning Daniel Kofikyere. I'm happy for him. After 2 years or over 2 years without playing football and returning back, fully recovered, there's another club that have shown interest in him. Club Brugge. God will make it. God will do it for him. God will do it for him. Guys, God will do it for him. Now, let's move away from Daniel Kofikyere and talk about Jeffrey Schlop. Jeffrey Schlop is a free agent. Last season, the half of the season, he went on loan and played for Celtic. During his time there, he played a total of 18 games, scoring 1 goal and providing 1 assist. Now, at Crystal Palace, that was his parent club, injuries upon injuries really hampered, his regular game time he was getting with the club. So the coach decided to go with another player. That was why when he was fully recovered, The coach told him, you're not going to get regular playing time. In fact, you're going to be like the third choice. So the player decided to leave the club, go to Celtic, and performed extremely well with Celtic. Now he's a free agent. What we are hearing is that clubs are lining up to sign Jeffrey Schlop. Number one club is Celtic. They have been impressed with how he performed with the club during his loan spell, and they want to sign the player once again, but this time permanently, and it does not involve any transfer compensation. 2 is Hull City, 3 Sheffield United, 4 West Bromwich Albion. These are the clubs interested in Jeffrey Schlop. Yes, these are the clubs interested in Jeffrey Schlop. I'm going to go through it once again. Celtic, Hull City, Sheffield United, and West Bromwich Albion. Now, this player has experience playing in England. He has played for clubs like Brentford. He has played for Crystal Palace. He has played for Leicester City. I get why all these England clubs are interested in him, but looking at the way he performed in the Scottish League with Celtic, I feel like he should go there permanently because he's been loved there. He's given up the opportunity to play, and he played without injuries, which is good, in my own opinion, which is very, very, very good. But then, guys, this is the update concerning Jeffrey Schlop, who is currently a free agent. If you were to advise the player, where should he go? There are so many options for him. Celtic, Hull City, West Bromwich Albion, where should he go? Let me know it down below in the comments. Lastly, let's talk about Jesurun Raksachi. Now, this player is a player of Crystal Palace. Last season, he played with Sheffield United. He did not perform badly, even though it was not as good as many people would expect. His statistics were not bad. Now, upon returning to his parent club is now weighing the option on whether to send the player on loan or to sell him permanently. In my previous video, when I talked about this player, I stated that Rangers were interested in signing the player, but Rangers want to sign the player on loan. Crystal Palace did not like the offer from Rangers. Now, what we are hearing is that Wolves have also entered the race to sign this player called Jesurun Raksachi, an excellent player who has said that, see, if Ghana calls him today, he's going to he'll come and play for Ghana. He will come and play for Ghana today if you call him. Now, Jesurun Raksachi could also stay at Crystal Palace if Eze leaves. Yes, that is why Crystal Palace are not too sure of whether letting the player go is an excellent choice. So now they are uncertain on whether to let him go on a loan or let him go permanently. Wolves want to sign him permanently, and Crystal Palace will not be taking anything less than 10 million euros for the player. Yes, Crystal Palace will not be taking anything less than 10 million euros for the player. But Rangers cannot afford 10 million euros, so they want to take the player on loan. But Crystal Palace, they don't like the amount, they don't like the whole structure and whole negotiation or whole offer from Rangers concerning the player. But then Wolves are also interested. But then, guys, this is the latest update. Also, Southampton is monitoring this boy's situation. They might come in and make a move for him because they are losing a lot of players. They want players who also have the experience in playing the championship. So, guys, this player is attracting interest from 3 clubs: Wolves, Rangers, Southampton. This is the current update concerning Jesurun Raksachi. So, guys, let me know what you think about all this down below in the comment. But then, as I asked Daniel Kofikyere, would you advise him to still stay at Freiburg and probably fight for his position and give back to the fans and the club for at least having patience with him? Or he should go to Brugge, where he can get a regular playing time, go to a team where the coach wants him, go to a new league to give his career that boost that in it. Let me know your answers down below in the comments. This is where I'm going to end it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on notification. My name is Adam. I'll make sure to see you in the next one. Charlie, we go bye.
Jeremy, what to say?